This video will show you that how we're gonna use it's QLDB in Unreal 4. So now I have the AWS QLDB plugin. So let's start. So first we're going to the console and we're gonna create it a ledger. So I give the ledger name will be the test QLDB, and then you can just create it the ledger. And now we have a ledger. So what we're gonna do is to go back to Unreal 4. So I have already dragged the one blueprint into the level, so I will just do after the begin play. So first thing we have to create it. We're gonna create it the QLDB session object, and you're gonna put your credential and client configuration. But also you have to create it lambda object because we have to use the lambda after the all things. So I will just put my access key ID and the secret key ID, and make sure you change the region as same as your the cancel region. Alright, and then I'm gonna create it this variable. I'll call this variable called the QLDB session client object. And the lambda object, you also need the same credential and the client configuration. And I'll create a variable called the lambda client object. Alright, and then we're going to use the QLDB session client object and to start session. And you have to make the request. You're gonna put the ledger name is gonna be this ledger. This name called test QLDB. Alright, and then we're gonna make a branch to test if it goes unsuccessful. We're gonna print the error message. And now we get something from the result. It's session token, but we will see it later. And the QLDB client configuration, we have to search start transaction. So what we need in the transaction is going to be the session token. So right here, we have session token from the start session. Now after the start transaction is going to be the execute statement. Oh wait, by the way, you have to print the error message, which is very important. Now we have a transaction ID, and now we're gonna put something to the request. So here is the transaction ID and the session token right here. So I'm just gonna connect, and now we have a statement. So you're gonna put the SQL. It seems like SQL, so you're gonna put in there. We created table. I'll call the table called the test value. Okay, and then the execute statement. So after this, you're gonna print the error message. Okay, so now we back to lambda. So we're gonna create a function. So I'll call the function name to calculate digest, and it's Node.js, the latest version. The 12.x is gonna be okay. So now I can click the create a function. Okay, so we have to upload the function code. So you have to do the action and upload a file from Amazon S3. I will recommend this. Yeah, and maybe you can just click the diff files from right here. I will share this file to the end of the description. So here is our function code that's we did for you. So you're gonna go down and there is a basic setting. You're gonna add it, and here is the handler. You're gonna search AWS lambda dot calculate digest. Alright, and then we can just click save. If you don't have a rule for it, then you can create it a new rule from the policy, or maybe you can, if you created a rule, then you can use your rule. But whatever, I will use my own rule. I just created and I just click save. If you don't want to upload the function code from your local, then you can save the function code in the S3. So if you don't have a bucket, then you can create it a bucket. So I will call the bucket name like test. Alright, and then no lowercase or whatever. Okay, the test lambda. That's my name, and I just click the create. Now I have a bucket, so I will just click right here and upload a file. So you can upload to your the what the this function code dot zip. Make sure it's zip. You have to I don't you don't need to worry about because I will share it. All right, and then we can click open and upload. You click this, and right here you have to make public. You can copy the URL and you go back to Lambda, and there's action upload a file from AWS S3. So you're gonna paste that and click save. It should be same. Alright, and then way back to Unreal 4. So for now, you're gonna use the Lambda client object the variable that I just created, and you're gonna search invoke. So we make the invoke request. Okay, the function name is what? The function name is calculate digest. Alright, and then we're gonna copy the name, make sure you're not typing wrong. And the body. Which was the body, actually you have to do the JSON things. So you can download the Blueprint JSON. It's a plugin free in the marketplace. So I will use that plugin. So you're gonna search the JSON make file. Oh, it's gonna be the to JSON. Wait, not this. JSON to this, and you're gonna search the make JSON make file, and there is we're gonna call the file name is gonna be the statement, and there is the new file. So this is transaction ID. Alright, and the JSON object is gonna be JSON make. So the transaction ID I will just get from the start transaction results, and there is a transaction ID. Oh, okay, and the statement. So you're gonna there is JSON make array. You're gonna make array, and then yeah, and there is make array. Okay, and this after this you're gonna search the JSON object, JSON make object. Wait, oh right here, make object, and here is another statement. No, here it should be the parameters, and the new we're gonna make a new JSON make file, and this file name is gonna be the statement. Okay, and the JSON object, JSON make. The statement. So the statement, the value of the statement, you have to put the same at the statement in the execute statement. So make sure they're same. And now the parameter, just JSON make array, and make array. We don't need to give any input. So I'm just gonna move the array element. Alright, it should be okay now. And then we're gonna, after the invoke, we're gonna make sure you print the error message. Actually, after all this, we're gonna close our transition and close our session. So you're gonna use the QLDB session client object, and you're gonna start the end transaction. Hey, no, it should be the commit transaction. So here is the session token. So where is the session token? It should be start session. Far away, and the transaction ID, you know where to get. Here the transaction ID and the command digest you're gonna make. So you're gonna put the byte buffer. So which you're gonna need to do something after the invoke result after we run the lambda. So you're gonna get the payload is to JSON object, and then JSON to the JSON value. So here you're gonna put the digest, okay, and get the value and transfer to the string, and you're gonna connect to the byte buffer. All right, and make sure you print the error message. And finally, we're gonna close our transaction. Make sure you have the QLDB session client object and end session. So the request, we need a session token. So it's far from there. Okay, and after all, you're gonna print the error message, and that's it. This is the last node. Okay, now we're going to run this code. So I put my object into the level. So we're gonna click play. So here's what I make mistakes. So there's one statement. Make sure there's no s. Alright, and then we're gonna click play it again. Okay, so there's no error. So we're gonna go back to the console, the QLDB. So here is the QL editor. So you can choose a ledger. So here is the test QLDB. That's my ledger. And here we're gonna put some code is to select and from the table. Wait a second. So we have to put some value into the right, and so we're gonna do a new statement. So here is the example that what am I going to put the values into this table called the test value. So I'm just gonna copy and make sure if you want insert some value, make sure you can do the form like me. So here is like this is a key and this is value. Alright, and then I'm just copy this, and you can do whatever you want in the value. I'm just making an example. Alright, and make sure you can do the same as change the same as the lambda. So you change the value of this statement. Alright, and now we're gonna click play. Okay, no errors, there's no errors. So we're gonna go back to the console. So here is the time that we're going to type the select and the table name called the test value. And now click log. Okay, so it will show the result, and this is my last name, first name, last name, and my age, if I'm a male. So let us just insert a new variable, I mean new table. So I'll change the name. I may change the name to Ben, and the last name maybe Steve, and the age maybe 16, and the male it would be like false. So actually we do the change we can go back to Unreal 4 and we're gonna hit the executed statement, and you're gonna paste right here and make sure it's same as the lambda. So actually they want same statement. Alright, and they click play. Okay, no errors, and now we go back and now we have this code and we click run again. And now here just two things that I just upload from the Unreal 4. So it should be okay. So now I'm going to change the values in this two rows. So here is the function code that we're gonna put to the statement to actually change the values right here. So how does it work? So actually I'm going to change the rows start with the first which first name is Steve. So here is what we're gonna do. So we're gonna update with the first we can type update and the table name and make a alias, and that alias and you can set the values right here. But how does it know that which row that we want to update? So here is the code that where is the text value, the first name equals Ben. So I will change the row that the first name is Steve. So here is the first name. So where the this table's first name equals Steve. And now we're gonna change the first name to what? To Lion maybe. And the last name we keep the name and the age. The age I will say like 18, and the male keep same. And now I'm gonna copy this code to the Unreal 4. So the execute statement, you're gonna paste this code to the statement, and now we're gonna go down, make sure the lambda they want the same value of the statement. Okay, and now make sure we still have this value. The first name is gonna be the Steve, and the age is 17. We're gonna do some chain right here. So so I'm gonna run this. Okay, no errors, and now I'm going to click to run again. Make sure you have the code from the ledger. So I'm gonna click run again. You see the name already changed, so the name changed to Lion, and the age changed to 18. So everything should be good.